I had to edit this damn video from a subway.
Get ready to fly.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Leafs fans. I know you're here. You've been... Okay. My name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan isn't behind the camera today. It's just me recording. Carter will edit all this off-site. We did a live stream. Thank you all to everyone who tuned in. So hi, Leafs fans. Let's just talk to you for a minute. We've had some bad blood recently, and I'm sorry if we hurt your feelings last time. Honestly, you had a good game today. You beat us very fairly, very squarely. And that's okay, honestly. I'm okay with it. Leafs only get to play the Jets 2 times a year, so having an actual high-intensity game with a team that isn't in our division, it's fun. It's honestly fun. Jets and Leafs go 1-1 in the series. It's good. Am I like Steve Dangle? Kind of, but I'm kind of really different. For example, I started recording games before he started recording games. Just an odd, weird fact. Do I do some of my things like Steve Dangle? Yes, I do. Am I a wannabe Steve Dangle? No, I'm not. I don't want to go through that guy's misery. Not at all. But yeah, now that we've been properly introduced, Leafs beat the Jets 7-3. You know what? I came in this game, my prediction for this game was 6-2. So, that's one more goal for the Jets than I was expecting. So, I'm happy. Jets get out to a really good start against the Leafs. In a shocking turn of events, the Jets decide pretty much that they're going to come use all of their energy right out of the gate. Let's go through this. So, off the bat, about under 4 minutes into the game, Blake Wheeler destroys Mark Giordano's ankles, comes in, fires one, scores 1-0 reaction here.
Blake Wheeler makes the move, coming in. Yes! Blake Wheeler! Jets go up 1-0! The Jets! Wow!
Yep, just like that, the Jets go up 1-0. Blake Wheeler looked like he was shot out of a cannon. I've never seen the man move so fast in the last 3 years. Yeah, it's a good start by the Jets. The thing is, though, the Jets at the end of the day were running on fumes. The Jets had just played a back-to-back. They were missing Kyle Connor. They were missing Nate Schmidt. This was a Jets team that if they were going to win, they were going to need to score early and hold the lead. They did one of those things, and they didn't do the other thing. So what happens is Jets go up 1-0, and then later on, Stastny on a wraparound fools Shalgren, makes a 2-0 reaction.
Oh, give it to Ehlers. Ehlers shot that wide. Back around. Score! Paul Stastny! Jets lead 2-0! Just like that, the Jets are up 2-0! Whoa! Wow! Oh my! Paul Stastny on a wraparound. Shalgren thought it went the other side, and Stastny makes him pay.
I know, we're already in this, and that's all. And we're already in here, and we already got 2 goal reactions. I know, look at me moving fastly. Also, oh, crap. Oh, Carter's gonna kill me. This video is sponsored.
Do you suffer from terrible weather keeping you indoors for months on end?
Nope.
Do you frequently find yourself predicting every given play on God's green earth?
No, it's not surprising that Ehlers scored. He's an elite Danish forward, not a second-string bench player.
Well, that is a problem no longer. With BetUS, simply sign up today with promo code NHP and receive a 125% cash bonus on your first deposit. But wait, there's more. Enjoy BetUS' massive selection of leagues where you can put your money where your mouth is, from NHL to NCAA and even the CFL. So to take advantage of this extraordinary opportunity, make sure you go down to the description below, click on the link, and use promo code NHB on BetUS for a 125% extra cash on your first deposit.
Yeah. Carter, I'm sorry for making your life hard. But no. One of the things the Jets had troubles were penalties. This game, penalties, there were a lot of penalties. Now, I don't agree with all of them, but to say that the refs cost the Jets the game, no. The Jets, if we're being realistic here, we're never going to really come back in this game. They were running on fumes the entire time after being in a war with the Buffalo Sabres. What a weird sentence to say out loud. But no, like, the Jets did okay. Like, they held on for as long as they could. They got a lead, like, twice. They got 2 leads. They just ran out of gas. No, and besides, like, I expected this to have a playoff feel to it, which was ironic because this is between a team that isn't quite a playoff contender and a team that isn't quite a second-round contender. Haha, jokes, I've got them! But no, like, it was okay. The atmosphere was alright. The atmosphere got better as the game went on. I noticed there's a lot of empty seats behind the Jets and Leafs bench. Why? Like, how bad are ticket prices there? I don't mean this as a chirp. I legitimately want to know because it looked like they almost had like a tarp set there. And it was really awkward to look at. So, like, please, Leafs fans, if you actually know the answer to that, please tell me. I legitimately want to know. But anyway, yes. So, Leafs will get one back later on in the period, though, to make it 2-1 reaction here.
Oh no, 5 minutes left to go in this first period. Over to Mikheyev. Tries to deflect, scores! Tavares scores, and that'll put the Jets, or put the Leafs within 1.
Well, so then we go into the first intermission, 2-1, Jets lead. So the game in the second period falls apart. In much the same way that the game for the Leafs fell apart in the second period, the Jets fall into that same trap. It's ironic. These games were very much kind of equal parts of each other. Like, there was one half that was the Jets having a dominating win over the Leafs, and then the other half where the Leafs having a good dominating win over the Winnipeg Jets. Thanos would love it. It was perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Give and take one power play goal at the end there that we'll get to, but I don't know how to feel about it. So, we go into the second period. The Leafs come out firing on all cylinders. The Jets had a horrendous second period. They only got 5 shots, which, fun fact, is hard to win when you only get 5 shots in a period. But no, Leafs score early to tie it, make it 2-2 reaction.
Shot, that goes wide, rebound, scores! William Nylander, and the game is tied 2-2.
That's fine, okay, well, and Danny, luckily, the bestest Danish boy on the power play, no less, would make it 3-2 reaction here.
Ball on the high slot, shot, score! Nikolai Ehlers! What did we say in the break? We said Ehlers goal, feel it! Jets lead 3-2!
Guess what, did you blink though? It's already 3-3.
Gotta defend now. Shot stopped by Carmen. Rebound scores! Oh, we're in for a game. We are in for a game. We are in for a game. We're in for a game. We are in for a game. It's 3-3.
It's already 3-3. Leafs come back immediately. Now, Comrie, no Comrie Castle tonight. He did play well, though. People are like, why didn't Hellebuck play the game in Toronto? Here's my strategy plan, I think. I think they knew that the game against Leafs might be a game that was not going to be won. So, because you're missing Nate Schmidt, you're missing Kyle Connor. Those are not minor losses, I might add. Kyle Connor is on pace to hopefully get 50 goals this season as well. You needed Kyle Connor tonight. Kyle Connor wouldn't have maybe given the Jets the win. They still would have been dog-tired from the game in Buffalo. But it might have made this like a 6-4 hockey game instead of a 7-3-1. But I'm thinking Dave Lowry knew that the game in Buffalo was a must-win. Then knew the game the next night in Toronto was you'd like to win, but not necessarily it's more of a probably we're not going to win. So the Jets are still in a tough spot. They can't lose 4 games now, and there's still a lot of games left. But they also need Dallas to lose. Dallas is playing Anaheim right now. Let's see if it's going well. I don't have anything to tell me if it's going well. I hope it's going well. Or if Dallas has beat Anaheim at this point, fuck. But no, at the end of the day, like, Jets had a decent game anyway, but yeah, let's keep going. So, it's tied already, 3-3. Jets would then give up another goal to the Leafs. This would come on the power play. This power play I don't agree with, and Craig Button didn't agree with it either. Mikheyev pretty much gets tripped because it goes right through this, the thing is, Pierre-Luc Dubois plays the puck, he stick makes contact with the puck, keeps going, and Mikheyev just keeps skating, even though he's already lost the puck and it gets tripped. It's a pretty weak trip, if I'm being honest, and it happens. That being said, Leafs had a lot of power plays tonight. Like, they had, 7, so take that as what you will. Like, I know they have a lot of troubles with the refs anyway, though, but tonight, this was not one of them. But anyway, yeah. So, Leafs score to make it 4-3. Did I cue it? This is why I need Carter. Did I cue it? If I didn't cue it, I'm cueing it now.
Plays the entire period, it feels like. And the Leafs have got the majority of them. Over across! Scores! Nylander on a rebound, and Toronto has the lead. Again, guys, stop giving them power plays.
But if I did cue it, then just let me do just jazz hands. It's hard recording all by yourself. Anyway, so then, guess what? Shorthanded. Mark Scheifele doesn't know how to backcheck. Mark Scheifele actually doesn't know how to backcheck at all, but Mark Scheifele has the weakest backcheck I've ever seen. He expects Morrissey to somehow take the 2-on-1, passes, the puck goes over to Ilya Mikheyev, who was predicted by a viewer that he would score shorthanded. He scores shorthanded.
Room to get out of here. Get back. Why would you not think that? And Mikheyev scores shorthanded. That's a lazy back check by the Jets.
Yep, and now it's 5-3, and the game is kind of a little bit out of reach, even though it's the second period, because this Jets team was generating nothing in the second. In the third, they had off to a good start, and Chalgren isn't the best goaltender, and actually, he left a lot to be desired from. Like, even the Oilers' goal wasn't great, but at the end of the day, the team was playing well in front of him. The Leafs shut us down pretty well in the third. Mike Ward, I don't really know, honestly. Like, it's tough because I actually don't think this is a bad game by Jets standards. The Jets weren't expected to win. They didn't win. They had a lead. They were never expected to have a lead. They came into this game with a 20% chance to win, and they actually made it all the way up to getting a 70% chance to win, which by Jets standards is really fucking good. I guess I'll give the Mike Ward to, Mark Scheifele on his back check. Mike Ward for the worst Jet. Also, Mike Ward, fun fact, was invented in a game against the Leafs. So, haha. Nice. Callback. But no. So, we go to the third. A lot of nothing happens. A lot of penalties happen. Jets still have penalty trouble. They give Dubois and Engvall 2 each for roughing. No offense. People are telling me Engvall wins that fight against Dubois. I respectfully disagree. There's a couple people, don't get me wrong, there are people that win fights against Pierre-Luc Dubois, and I actually think that maybe even Jason Spezza could maybe win that, I think Jason Spezza could definitely possibly win that fight. I think certain defensemen, I think Giordano wins a fight against PLD, I think Clifford wins a fight against PLD, I think Simmons wins a fight against PLD, I think Spezza has a decent chance, because Spezza's good at fighting. Bunting maybe battles into a draw, but I think PLD wins that. PLD beats Engvall. That's my rock, paper, scissors of fucking fights, of a hockey fight. Dream matchups. But anyway, no, they both go off. It's all good. And then eventually, we would pull our goalie with 3 minutes left, and Austin Matthews would get his 50th of the season.
Everyone's seeing it. And Matthews gets his 50th. There it is. We all knew he was going to hit it. And Matthews hits 50. We knew it would happen. We said, we can go back in the stream and even say I predicted him to hit it. Good for him.
Congrats, Austin. You've earned it. Austin Matthews is a great goal scorer. Sucks that he scored. I knew he would score, but we all knew he would score. It sucks that it happened, but oh well. No, but honestly, I don't have bad blood in this game. I think, for me, honestly, the easiest thing is for Jazz fans going into this game was you know what? Twitter's a mess. Stay off Twitter. I have Twitter. Stay off Twitter. It's bad. It's very bad. Twitter is where everyone gets a say, and no offense, but in situations like this, everyone getting a say is not always the best thing for the smarter people to prevail in a conversation. People want death threats on PLD, which is hilarious, because what is his crime? He's a good player. What's his crime? He's a good player. That's it. I know you, it's mostly because Leafs fans play against Marchand and, Wilson. They just don't you would hate playing against PLD, too. You'd love him if he was yours, though. It's the same with Michael Bunting. Anyway, though, yeah. So then this is the one thing I really don't like. So Tony Nato lays a beautiful hit in the corner. Also, Appleton laid out a guy in the second period. There were some great hits by the Jets tonight. Svechnikov had a good hit as well. But Tony Nato lays out a guy in the corner. And Kyle Clifford, fourth liner with 3 points to his name, decides, yep, that little punk right there, that's the guy I'm going to try to kill. So he tries to jump Tony Nato. Tony Nato is rightfully like, dude, you're like 40. What are you doing? Get away from me. Brendan Dillon steps in and they fight to pretty much a draw. Good scrap. Then they give Tony Nato the extra 2 minutes. Why? Why was Tony Nato getting extra 2? What did he do? What was his crime? Laying a clean hit? So then on the power play, Liljegren scores to make it 7-3.
Shot scores. Liljegren scores to make it 7-3. I don't know why there was a power play, though. Why is there a power play?
That's the only one where I was really like, really? Okay. The reffing got a little bit worse in the third period because they didn't want to be the difference maker, ironically, after calling 8 penalties like in total in the entire game. But you know what? It was what it was, so I wasn't overly... It wasn't the difference maker. It wasn't. But no. So we keep going. And then they throw out... They give 10... They don't throw out, but they give 10-minute misconducts to Simmons and Lowry. And Lowry... It's funny. Lowry's like, what are you doing? Like, yelling at Simmons. Because Simmons was trying to start something. And possibly could have went... And honestly, too, people are like, oh, man... You're missing out. Like, Simmons was definitely going to beat Lowry. I think, actually, Lowry versus Simmons is probably the best fight we could have saw. I think it could go either way, actually. People that think Lowry's bad at tilts, go watch Lowry versus Reeves. Handles the guy like a pro. It would have been a good scrap. The thing is, though, is it's not worth the cost of people in the middle. Like, people getting caught in the middle. Like, for example, you don't want guys like Mitch Marner or Mark Scheifele getting caught in the middle of a blood feud between two guys that can go. That is a bad thing. Like, Mitch Marner doesn't want to get hit from behind by Adam Lowry. Mark Scheifele wouldn't like to get hit in the head by Wayne Simmons. It's one of those things where you got to take out guys because you know that they could cause problems to other more important players. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, then it just runs out of time, and that's it. So, you know, again, am I upset? I expected this. This was an expected outcome. But it was okay. It was all right. I dread the next game because I think we play Colorado next, or at least that's next, like on the broadcast there, what they were showing, which, oh boy, we have to win against Colorado now. Good luck. But yeah, thank you all to everyone who showed out to the stream. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a like. Appreciate that. Comment down below your thoughts on this game. Jets or Leafs fans, doesn't matter. It's all good. Also, 3 stars. I'll give Comrie an honorable mention because he actually did well, except the problem with him was that rebound controls. He was way too sporadic and the pucks were just coming out, and that's why a lot of the goals went in, but, you know, it happens. He's a backup goalie. 3rd star might go to Tony Nato for the hit. I really like that hit. Appleton gets 3rd star. He always plays good against the Leafs. 2nd star would be Nikolai Ehlers. 1st star, Blake Wheeler. Blake Wheeler looked good tonight. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, all that jazz, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Connor, the old Svechnikov for Connor, and score! Pierre-Luc Dubois